Hello, Facebook people, friends. How are y'all? This is Marsha Holland, Glam Mama. I've already done my skincare, guys, so I'm trying to keep my videos not so long, but I have a problem using my new brush from Farmasi, and this is number 04 VFX. I'll get right to it. Started to do my CC cream today, but I have a little place right here that I could not leave alone, so I made a mess out of it. So VFX is our full coverage, so we want some full coverage there. Yeah, I've already done the primer and all that good stuff. So VFX will get rid of redness. It'll get rid of anything. Watch. Just watch. What is it? Watch me and see. My hubby is behaving. If you don't know, he has Parkinson's and Lewy body disease with dementia. So I have a camera on him. And yeah, so that's how come I'm not doing a live. I just couldn't leave that alone. All right. Sunshiny today. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful out here today. Beautiful. VFX number 04. Let me put things back as I go. Yeah. Okay, now my powder today, I have got lots of different powder. My favorite powder to use would be the BB powder. I think because it smells so good. Yeah, the BB powder. But let's do a little bit of something right here. What can we use? I've got so much stuff to use. I'm going to use an orange tone. You want to use orange tones for dark areas, dark circles. I don't really have dark circles. I've got a little dark space right there. I heard one of my beauty friends, influencer friends, call it a divot. So maybe it's a divot. This is Saturday, April 24th, 2021. Y'all, put my plants back outside, so I hope it doesn't freeze again. We had a freeze the other night right here in springtime. Mercy. Yeah, let me get my little mirror so I can see what I'm doing. We are going to press that in. I don't know if you can see. You can see you want to press it, not smear it, because you'll lose it. You have to be careful right here, because if you didn't know, this is the thinnest tissues in your whole entire face. Right here. Yeah. Now we'll put a little bit of highlighting, brighten up a little bit, but I'm not going to do it the old traditional way. Couldn't send something. I just got to notice. Couldn't send what? No telling. I'm just going to put this right under my eye and then down here. I don't know if I want to do any contour. I should. That big old nose I've got. I should, but I think us older ladies need to contour just a little different than you youngsters do, you know? I'm not much for highlighting and contouring. Not really. Not really. Tap, tap, tap. Now I will use powder here, but I will be very light-handed with it. And you can do your highlighting, your contouring, and all that. You can do it all at once. I saw one girl, she put everything on, including her blush, all at one time, and then just smoothed it all out. Or you can do it one thing at a time. Yeah. Now, that's all I'm going to do with that. Here comes the BB powder. And let me get my eye primer on first. because I am going to do some shadows. If you do shadows, you want to do primer. No kidding. Now I need to find a Q-tip because I'm scraping the bottom here, guys. Scraping the bottom. Let's just put it all up here, and then I'm going to use my finger to smooth it out. Like that. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to fix something. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Still doing my eye concealer. I always manage to get it all over my lashes too. I think because I'm running my mouth when I'm trying to put my makeup on and I don't pay attention close enough. So let's use our finger to smooth that in. The warmth of your skin will smooth it out really easy. This is not real liquidy. It's more, you know, more pasty, which I like. I can control it. It seems like better. I don't know. It's just me. Now we'll put some, powder right there, right there. I hope everybody's having a great day. I meant to use a different brush to put my foundation on. I'll do it for the next video. Yay. All right, BB powder, guys. BB powder. All right. Now let's get a little bit of blush on. And I'm going to use I should use something different for you guys, but I just tell you, I use this every single cotton picking time I put makeup on my little trio. And what I do is I put it in the blush, and then over here in the highlighter, just kind of mix it. See that? How? Ooh. Just mix it. Then I take my powder brush and I just kind of smooth it out. I don't want a whole lot. Okay, now we're ready for the brows. What can I do for my brows? I wasn't thinking, of course, before. Maybe I'll just use brow mascara. My brows have gotten skimpy again. I don't know what goes on with my brows, but they have gotten thin again. Comes from age, I suppose. That's what I hear anyway. So if you've got good thick brows, this does really well. This will be good for setting any brow wax or anything like that. Let's see what happens if I just don't use anything but, okay? First, I try not to touch my skin. This will grab all the eyebrow hairs, and sometimes, you know, it looks better once you get something on there than you think. This one is a wonky do here. Let's give it a little help. If by chance you do hear a little bit of music in the background, I don't own the rights to it. I do own the CD, but that don't seem to matter, right? Brow mascara. That's all I'm going to do for that. I'll give it a second here, and let's smooth it. Barely touching, because when it's wet, you can smear it. If you're not careful, you can smear it. think that's all I'll do. I do believe. That's all I'm going to do for that. Now, let's see. What can we do with the eyes? Maybe a smoky. I am going to use Farmasi's new lashes. We have got lashes. These are called, what are these called? I'm blind as a bat. These are little something drama. Hang on. Can't see a thing. It's terrible, guys. My eyes are getting worse, too. These are called Mega Volume, and as you can see, they're really curly. I love the curly lashes, but I did have to trim them. Yeah. Those are the ones I'm going to use today. And I think I'm just going to do, like, maybe a smoky eye. And I'm going to use either, probably mix and use my Wonderlust and also my Ultimate Smoky. Because they've got some pretty colors in here. This is my go-to, as you can tell by looking. So what we're going to do first is I'm just going to do the white. Give me a brush. I'm just going to use, oh, that's not the brush I want. Just going to use a kind of a fluffy brush, get into this white. And I do have a backup of this, thank goodness. Yeah, I use this white a lot. So we're just going to use it as my base coat, I call it. I'm just using a fluffy brush. Farmasi brushes, of course. We've got some awesome brushes, guys. You need to go to MarshaHolland.com and check out those brushes. We've got several new ones. We've got the Kabuchi, what do you call it, brush. We have a new contour brush. Can't read. Can't tell. I got too many brushes. I should never buy another cotton picking brush. Oh, I thought that was a smudger. Because we do have a eyeshadow brush that has a smudger on the end. And they're good quality brushes too, guys. But I swear, I do not need another brush. If I buy another brush, I am in trouble. I'm telling you, I buy too many brushes. There's something about brushes. You need brushes, right? Of course you need brushes. Let's see here. Now what do we want to do? Do I want to do the silver in... Wait, look here. This is kind of a silvery brown, maybe. Let me look at this. This is a new palette for me. This is called Galaxy. See that? I was going to use that in Vintage out of this palette, or maybe Adventure. Ooh, Adventure's more gray. Maybe I don't know. Dang. I'm going to use Galaxy. I haven't used any of it, so we're gonna see what happens here. I'm gonna put this kind of in from about halfway over. Now I am using it's a dense brush. It's not actually a fluffy brush, but it's one that I can control, I think. Okay, now coming around, meeting. I don't want a gap. I'm trying to make that meet there. Okay, now I'm coming up on the brow bone with that, going towards my eyebrow tail. Now, you know, I put my makeup on first. I always have. I don't know. This is the reason why the girls will put their makeup on last. But I just brush it off. It's no biggie. And we'll do this one. And you know we're going to have to do a little glitter action here somehow. I don't know what. Shimmer, glitter, something. Right? Right. There's a couple of things I can do to help minimize the fallout, and that's use a damp brush and pat instead of trying to brush, but I forget. Yeah. Going Try to make them look alike. That's another problem I have. It's making everything look alike. Okay, now we're going to darken that up a little bit because I want a little bit of dimension going on. We need dimension, right? We got to have dimension. But let's see, what can we do? Let's do the dimension, and then I'll see about doing the... Now I'm going to use a smaller brush to do my dimension because I want to kind of control it a little better. So let's use the black, and let's just use Vintage and Wanderlust. You know, I want another cup of coffee too, but I've already had 2 cups. And at my age, we have to be careful because we'll get racy hearts if we're not careful. But I sure want another cup. I don't have any decaf. I got some decaf coming, so that's the reason, because sometimes I want more coffee and I don't want to have a racy heart. Now I'm working in my V right now and still using dry brushes. But look, see, you can see the difference already. Get a little bit of dimension going on. I go up. I take what's already on the brush and bring it up. I don't want to get too much. I have hooded eyes, so I want to kind of give you I want to trick you and not noticing my hooded eyes so much. Okay, one of these days I will share with you guys what's going on with me spiritually. I lost my closest to my age sister-in-law unexpectedly, and let me tell you, it shook me up to the core. It was just kind of a wake-up call for me, you know, spiritually. So I feel good about what's happening now in my life spiritually. And, you know, dealing with Parkinson's and Lewy body disease, dementia, being a 24/7 caregiver, you better have some kind of comfort somewhere, you know. So where else is better than with Jesus Christ? And he's my Savior, and so why not talk to him all the time? So that's what I do. I'll share it with you one of these days. If I keep talking, I'll share it with you now. Anywho, I bring it down that black. And I might tightline again today. Sometimes I forget to tightline. Tightlining is good for us older ladies. It makes our lashes, what we have left, it makes them look thicker. You know, and you get to a certain age and you need to use makeup as a helper, right? That's what I do. Try to use it as a helper. All right, try to not mix my brushes up. I'm going to use a little more of the white in the Ultimate palette, Ultimate Smoky, and watch the difference in the brow bone up here. We are going to come across over here and we're going to blend it in a little. Tapping it mostly. You can see the difference. I can see the difference. Let's do the same thing over here. Make everything as smooth as I can, like so. Okay, I have another idea. Now I got this idea is actually not my idea. It is from my upline, and I'm gonna have to put you on hold a second so I can go get what I was talking about. Okay, this is number 01 liquid liner, and we're gonna use it just as accent colors before I put my liner and stuff on. Now, Farmasi does have beautiful lashes, and we have tweezers, and we have scissors. We just don't have glue yet. And so I'm going to use my Duo glue that is a duo liner combo, okay? Duo liner combo. I'm gonna put this on because it's liquid and it needs to dry, so we're going to go ahead and put it on here. And I'm not gonna go all the way across, I don't think. You know, sometimes I start putting stuff on and I don't know when to stop. We're just gonna put it about 3/4 of the way over. And remember, it's liquid. Also, if you have hooded eyes, you want to open up your eyes. So if you can see the difference already using the little accent right here, you want to kind of come over. Us hooded girls want to come over a little more with it because that will help open it up more. Just kind of like so. This is my awkward side, guys. Sorry. Sorry, I know. Leaving room for my liner. The lighting is different too over here. Hope my mirror's not in the way. See? Isn't that lovely? Number 01 liquid. I'm going to use those glammy ones too, like I showed you. These are drama lashes, so we're going to dramatize myself. Not doing a lot on the brows and going to do more for the eyes, the lashes and stuff like that. Okay, so now we're going to do a little work with some eyeliner. I said I was going to tight line, so let's tight line. Let me find my black. Waterproof. 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 My eyes water constantly, so anything waterproof for the eyes, I grab. So I think that's pretty much dried enough, so let's doctor it up here. Be careful. Okay. You see, it makes it look a little thicker there, don't you think? I can see. When I first started doing this, oh my gosh, I would freak out. Yeah. Now, I'm going to close my eyes a couple of times because it'll get down on the lower lashes, and I want to kind of open up my eye a little more with the white. Yeah. Gosh, I'm getting all this makeup on. I'm gonna have to go somewhere. Where in the heck can I go? Nowhere to go. I haven't been out of the house in so long. Can you see? Did it open me up a little bit? I have 2 little tomato plants outside, and they've already got blossoms on them. They are designed for pots, so I hope they're big tomatoes. I hope they're not those little bitty cherry type tomatoes. I'm not wild about those, but all right, that made my eye water. Now we're going to do, let me see here. Let me see here. It's when I look there that I notice it. Yay. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit of mascara on these lower lashes, and I'm going to use our Limitless. Has our Capixol in it, which is a growth. This is a growth mascara. You know, I love lashes so much. It's so funny. I am just turned 74 in March, and you know what? I tried for 20 years to wear fake lashes and never could do it. Just could not master it. And then until I got more into the makeup industry. And I just kept at it and kept at it until I finally was able to manage it. You know, I have bad days still, but I think everybody does. I know for a long time I would take my stuff with me, you know, in case I lost a lash when I was working. I don't do that anymore. If I lose a lash now, I just take it off and stick it in my purse. Yeah, I don't mess with it anymore. All right. Now, before I do the mascara on my upper lashes, I'm going to go ahead and put this liner on. Now, this is the Duo Liner Glue, and it's in the color black. And I am going to put 2 coats on. Now, I don't think I've worn these lashes before. They're going to be a lot heavier than I'm used to. It looks like it's got a bigger band on it, so I am going to put I'm going to put 2 coats on. Trying to keep it off of my lashes. It's a chore. Like I said, these are going to be kind of thick lashes, so we're going to put 2 coats of this on. And let me tell you, it's a wonder I even hit my eye with doing this, because I'll tell you just a second. This is the eye that has that retinal ripple in it. And I also have cataracts. And so I need surgery. But how can I have surgery when I am a caregiver? You know, and there's some things people just don't want to do. For a man, you know? So, oh, I made a mess. Always make a mess on this eye. Want more on the inside and the outer. All right, Duo Liner Glue. Duo Liner Glue. I'm going to kind of let that dry a little bit, and I'll get my liner here, and gonna kind of, even though I've already put mascara on down here, I see a gap. I don't like a gap, so we're just going to touch it up here. And I usually put more on the outer edges than I do the inner edges. And then I like to smudge it. Smudge. Always make sure you got Q-tips on hand, guys. Okay, I think that's probably pretty good and are getting to be pretty dry. So let's put a little mascara on those upper lashes, a little lip color, and then we'll be done. And I'm just going to do underneath, because the lash itself is going to cover up anything that's on top of my lashes. Some girls put mascara on after they put their lashes on. I have just always thought it was better to do it like this, because sometimes if you put mascara on lashes, it lessens their life, and we don't want to lessen our life. All right, let's hope that I don't have to mess with the glue anymore. Let's get these big boys on. It'd be better if I took the lid off. I wonder I couldn't grab it. Share my video, please. Pretty please. Okay, here we go. See, these are big lashes, and see, it's got a bigger band on it. I don't know if you can see the band. They're lovely. These are faux mink. I put that in the middle. Hopefully, put it in the middle. Then I shoot for the middle. and then give it a wiggle, and then touch down on the inside, touch down on the outside. And I like to use, woo, these are, I can see these. We are going to use my finger and push. I smeared my stuff. Shoot. Made a mess of it. We'll fix it. I'm going to do the other one first and then mess with this. But you can fix anything. Those are big puppies. Positioning makes a difference too. One little tip, if it's sticking you on the inside, that's a little tip that you need to trim them, and always trim them from the outer side, okay? Don't trim on the inside, trim on the outer edge. All right, let's get this other one on, then I'll doctor up the other. Grab the lash, I'm pinching my lash in with this lash, but I'm also pushing that lash as I go. These are lovely lashes, so let me see what I can do here. Need to touch this one little spot up. Where I think I smeared the glue. Remember, I said we're not professionals, guys. Aren't lashes cool? Now, if you do take your lash off after you've already touched it to the glue, and it doesn't matter even if it's magnetic, if it's glue, it doesn't matter what you're using. You're going to need to put a little more glue on when you take it off, because when you take your lash off, it's going to take some of that glue off. All right, I think I'm good. One little stinking area. There we go. What kind of lips do we want to use? Well, one of my favorites, I think, is this 24 karat gold nude. Doesn't look nude to me. Does it look nude to you? Nope. Let me show you a little trick too while I got you here. What I do with want to make my skinny lips look a little fatter. Watch this. Just take you a white liner. Go over. Yes, watch. Oh my. Just a white liner. Look like I've been dipping into chalk or something, huh? Oh, I'm hearing this bird out there. Let me tell you what happened today. Hang on. Okay, 24 karat gold. And then we're going to use some Miss Sparkle to darken it up a little bit more. Has a little bit of glitter in it. This stuff smells so good. It's called Miss Sparkle. Alrighty. Now, let me tell you about the little incident with the bird, okay? I was doing my quiet time. I'm reading Galatians right now. I've actually gone from Matthew, and I've watched a video movie with Matthew, and then read along with it. I was able to do that with Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and John. Couldn't find 1st and 2nd Corinthians, so I have the Bible on audio, so I was listening to it. But as I was doing that this morning, I heard a big thud right on my window, and it was a poor bird. And so went outside, and my daughter come running out. She says, "What was that?" Go out there, and we've got this little husband and wife cardinal, and they've got babies. And so I got a new feeder and all that kind of stuff out there for them. It was a cardinal and a huge blackbird. And when I went out there, that huge blackbird is the one that must have really banged into the window, because it was injured. It had a hurt wing. It had its mouth open. It kept hopping across the yard and then got out of the way. But the little cardinal was stunned also. She was down, it was the mother, and she was down on one of my plant stands, and it was down kind of low, just sitting there, not moving. When we came out, she didn't move. She didn't do anything. And I thought, oh no, don't let her die too. Because you know, cardinals are lifetime partners. Yeah. Oh Lord, don't let her die. So she was sitting there. Well, my daughter comes out. She goes out there, and she eventually, you know, she talked to it, and it got to the point to where the bird let her rub its back. So you know it was in shock. Or wouldn't let her do that. So anyway, eventually she picked it up and put it up on top of the dog cage. There's a blanket on the dog cage. Put it up high, so if I let my dogs out, because I don't know how long she's going to be out there, so if I let the dogs out, the dogs wouldn't be able to get to her. So she sat there, and we put some food and water up there. She didn't do anything. She just sat still. And it's like Marla said, she went out there and she said, "Oh Lord," she prayed for this little bird, you know, says, "Lord, you remember what you said about the little sparrow and all that." So she started singing to this bird, and she said, "I swear, Mama, when I was singing to that bird, it closed its little eyes." And then she said I'd stop singing and it would open its eyes. And she said I did that 2 or 3 times, and this little bird, eventually, it just flew up on the, I have a covered patio, so it flew up in the rafter of my patio roof, and sat there for a little while. And then we had taken all my plants off the patio and put them in the garage, and so she brought all the plants out there. And when she started doing that, then she flew away. So I'm hoping and praying that she's okay, and that she was just stunned. You know, it was a loud thud, I tell you. Do blackbirds try to hurt other birds? I mean, I guess maybe she thought she was protecting her babies or something, because my daughter said there is 2 young ones, male and female, out there. I have yet seen them, but she says they're out there. So I don't know. So I'm done, guys. So if you have any questions whatsoever, do not hesitate to let me know. Thank you for visiting with me. If you stayed this long, bless you, bless you. So today I used the VFX number 04 full coverage, and I used my trio palette for the blush and the highlight, and I used concealers, the orange tone, and then the very light. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but these 2 right here is what I used. And what else? The Limitless mascara, the waterproof black liner, the white liner, Limitless Mascara, I said that. The 01 liquid liner for the little sparkle. And then the lashes are the Drama Lashes, Faux Mink, all Farmasi. Here we are with the 24 karat gold, a nude, royal nude with the Miss Sparkle. And I don't know which one this is, 02 or something like that. Oh, wait, I can tell you. Yeah, 02, Miss Sparkle. And that's it. So now I'm going to go to the living room and sit down and watch. I've been really hooked on Poirot. Have y'all ever watched that? I love English mystery murder shows that has a little comedy in it. You know, I like those kind of shows. We are also watching these, it's called Timeline, about Egypt, and I watch a lot of biblical history videos on YouTube. I'm watching YouTube more than anything right now. Yeah. I don't have YouTube TV. I did have, but they kept raising the prices. This is just plain old YouTube, free YouTube. And they got full-length stuff on there. Okay, well, Marsha Holland, Glam Mama, www.marshaholland.com. Go check out all these fabulous stuff I used today, okay? Oh, brow mascara. Forgot. There's probably something else I've just forgot. Primer. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll talk to you later. I could sit here all day long, so I better go. Love you. Bye. Oh, my stars. I forgot to tell you, go check the website, marshaholland.com, because we have buy one, get one free just until midnight tonight, I think. So go check it. Check it out. Grab you something. Buy one, get one free. Yeah. Go look. Bye.